going on in Clayton County right now? What's really happening?
Well, I have to describe LA as a period of mourning for me. Many things have been said and written and seen on television about our Clayton County school system. And I say I'm in mourning because what has happened in the last year to our children. Clayton County Schools has 52,000 students. And for something so gross to affect 52,000 students is just sad to me. The school board, made up of 9 elected officials, go back to that, remember that everything we do is determined by elected or appointed officials, and the needs of what you vote for. The 9 members of the school board could not govern themselves in an appropriate manner. They could have, but they did not. Let me change that. They did not. And I want to say right off the top, what has happened with our school system had absolutely nothing to do with the students' grades, with their behavior, had nothing to do with test scores or the quality of our teachers. We have excellent teachers, and we have some phenomenal students. What it was simply and strictly about 9 grown people that didn't know how to act.
Wow. You know, sometimes we have to step out the way, you know, and pass our dream on to our kids, because children are our future. And what are we going to do about it? But I think, or I heard actually from you on the other day, that they can go online with the Georgia Legislative High School, right, the Lecture High School, and they can work online.
I'm glad you asked me about that.
Okay.
Yeah, one of the things that we've been trying to do in a proactive fashion, even before SACS pulled the accreditation, we've been working with the group that we started called Peacemakers. And Peacemakers is this big notebook that you see here. We actually follow Dr. King's principles of nonviolence and conflict resolution. And so the first thing we did was to gather the facts. So this big notebook that you see here is actually the facts of what happened. You know, you don't have to listen to what they said on TV that so-and-so did. We have the written documentation, the official records. We also have the official transcript from SACS and what their findings were and when they pulled accreditation and why. And for 10 months, SACS told us, parents and legislators and others, that the problem with the Clayton County schools was the board. It was the board and their actions and their non-actions. And so my real question and my issue today, Sparky, is if that were true, then all of the 9 members of the board have been removed. Why do you still pull accreditation?
That's it. That's the question to ask. That's definitely a question to ask. But I'm believing as well, I heard on the news on yesterday, if I'm not mistaken, that there's a college in Florida. I don't know the name of the college, but they're going to look at their grades, the activities, and things like that. They're not going to determine for the accreditation. You know, they're going to look and see on their grades to see if they're eligible to come into the school. So I thank God for that someone is giving them a chance.
Well, there's a lot of people, I'm sorry to cut you off.
That's
There's
okay.
a lot of people giving them a chance. What we as a committee have been doing is we have been getting facts, gathering information. We have, at the Georgia Virtual High School Association, actually came to one of our peacemaker meetings and presented us with the fact that seniors can take 4 classes online under the Georgia Virtual High School Act that the governor signed 2-3 years ago. They can take 4 classes online, continue to attend their regular high school, and graduate with full accreditation. That's one option. The second option is that they can do what we call dual enrollment, which we have students that do that anyway, which simply means that you'll stay enrolled in your high school, but you will attend college courses at the same time. And when you graduate, if you've done dual enrollment, you will also graduate with full accreditation. Also, the entire state university system of Florida has agreed to not hold the lack of accreditation against our Georgia students. We are working with other state university systems to also get such an agreement. As a matter of fact, we have parents now that have volunteered to actually research. They're calling individual colleges around the country to find out what their position will be, and we're asking those colleges to send us a letter of support. So we will put that together in written format to give out to the parents and the students so that they will have that information available.
Now, Mr. Roberta, I like what you said. The parents also, LA is coming out now. You know, we need to come together. It's just like when Dr. Martin Luther King, when Rosa Parks was on the bus, and that incident had happened, Dr. Martin Luther King said, well, we're going to shut this down, and we're not going to ride the bus. And they got on one accord. So it takes people like you, representatives, state representatives like you and yourself and others to come together and have a heart for our children.
Well, you know, we have to be mindful that even if you don't have children in school, and a lot of times people take that position, well, I don't have any children in school. Listen, if you live in a neighborhood, a subdivision, an apartment complex, every child in that neighborhood affects your community. You want to have the best of the best in your neighborhood. Whether you have children in school or not, I personally have 5 grandchildren that attend Clayton County schools. I have a niece that is a senior at Riverdale High School this year. I have 100 students that participate in our youth programs, raising up leaders and other programs. So we have to have the attitude that all of the children belong to us. It really does take a village to raise every child. And the 52,000 that are facing this loss of accreditation are our children.
We believe God for that. And it is going to change.
I got one more question also. I'm hearing that some of the real big is going to be more than like November 15th. I'm sorry, you get it right. What's going on? What's that?
Well, November 15th is the day that we will be holding a huge event at the Caribbean Discount Mall on Upper Riverdale Road. And we're calling it, most appropriately, Unity, Peace, and Prayer Day.
That's it.
Sounds good, Jimmy.
We need all three. We need the unity, and once we have the unity, we go to peace. And the only way we get to the both of them is through prayer. And through that event, the Youth Against Violence, our young people from throughout the community, not just Clayton County, but from Atlanta, from Fulton, from Fayette, from everywhere. This is an opportunity to showcase the good things in our community. There's going to be an opportunity to donate food for Hosea Feed the Hungry. This is something that I have done every year independently as in my district and through our Clayton Village Anti-Violence program. But we also have partnered, very proud to partner with Youth Against Violence to be able to make this a much bigger event. So many of you will remember last year, Brother Clyde, will remember last year we had the Peace and Unity Block Party in July. And we had over 2,000 people with a health fair, voter registration. We had a kids village, and we had authors and artists. And so we're going to combine that this year at Terra Center and just move everything over there and do Unity, Peace, and Prayer Day.
Wow. Hey, you know what it sounds like to me? That sounds like it's going to be a place where there's going to be a whole lot of flavor, and love.
You know what? I need to interject something. There's going to be a business networking party going on Friday, September 26th, Vision Enterprise. And I'm going to give an address. Yes, all the businesses just come together and network, and we need to just get organized in the community. Let me give you the address. The address is 5515 Riverdale Road, Suite B, College Park, Georgia, 30349. But before we go, Ms. Roberta, this is very important. Voter registration.
Oh, that's the word. Everything that we talked about, and especially the future of our young people, y'all, is imperative. If you're not registered to vote, you must do so before October 6th. Make sure you do. Can I get a phone number?
Sure.
If that's okay. Any information on anything that we talked about, or just to reach me and follow up, 770-907-7989. We have voter